How you doing? How you doing? Adkins, how are you? Destroyer, what's good? I mean, they take a long time this way, but they're doable. I mean, the other option is probably 6-star Hall of Fame. Nash, maybe. I don't think he's even enough, to be honest. It's probably double 6-star rockers. Hey, Goaty. Hey, Bran. This is not the fast way, but win rate is perfect, so... This time we don't have two 10 exhausts, it's a 10 and a 9. I've cleared all 4 of my 20s. JFT WD096er. And I have been doing a bunch of these. That's what I'm told. I don't know if that's true, Bizzo, but that's what I'm told. Probably they're using props, right? I mean, if you want to use props and prop up, you could. This one's going to be close on the timer. Might be able to finish him with a good cascade. Come on, come on, come on. Takes a hair longer on stream than on my phone. This might do it. The Seth that's with me, I don't think, knows how to grow his damage. Yeah, Titan Plate. Just missed it there. One more turn. This should do it. And I think we're probably on like turn 13 or 14 here. This is JFT's last carry. Then his 4 will be done. He's been helping me. He has a level 10 exhaust as well. And level 8 neutralize. Level 8 neutralize is key because it removes 2 buffs. Hey, Oklahoma Thunder, how are you? Yeah. It works, though. It does work. And we got it, so... Sometimes it goes faster. I think I can usually win on, like, turn 7, as long as I'm stacking my buff. Ugh. That sucks, Sensei. This one's taking a while. No, it's easily the hardest boss we've ever had. Gonna have to skip the buff. Running out of time. I'll show you. I'm sure I'll be playing with Seth at some point on the stream. That hopefully does it. Little cascade. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, 660 million. Here the lower ones are quite hard too. I've only done 20s. But me and JFT are done. Razor was helping a bunch earlier. Our faction's only in 14th. You can see it's quite hard. I've only done 9 matches. I think most of them are wins. Sheamus is good for damage, too, if you set him up right. I was doing about 300 a pop. So Sheamus is really, really good, too. Correct, Mule. You can't swipe. This is all about surviving and jacking up the damage. If I get a chance, I'll show Sheamus, but I may not have a chance time-wise. I ended up using the original moveset I wanted to grow the damage with the Sheamus plate, which works quite well. Oh, let's just go sub this time. Sure. No, I think you have to do your bonus. Well, let me look. I don't know. I think you have to do the bonus ones, too. Yeah, I have to do some of the bonus matches, or I won't. Yes! 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 AK6, what's good? Guys, this is not... No, this isn't even gonna kind of work. Well, no. No, this won't work. Mm. I mean, I would imagine it depends on. So I'm at 9736. I haven't done any of the bonus ones. Um, the million, is that only in the last one? Oh no, no, I don't think so, Sensei. Well, maybe. I have no idea. This isn't gonna work. Guys. Okay. All right. Let me. If you don't see 2 level 10 exhausts in my lobby, don't join unless you're an exhaust. Please and thank you. All it does is slow the process down, guys. I mean, like, in no world will this even kind of work. Yeah, I can show Seth setup. This will work. This will work. Probably. Right there. And a Titan plate. Yes, Titan. Has to, it just goes, when it goes off, it's great. Actually, I'm gonna do Hollywood instead, because it gets more yellow matches when you get a 3-match. I just am switching him back and forth a lot. Okay, so as long as the exhausts do their job, we'll be very good. Knives is a super good player. Besco's good. Knives is really good at boss battle. He does a ton of boss battle with me. I've done a lot with him, so I really like Knives. Good dude. How are you, Zandel? So Seth, you need to not swipe, right? If you swipe, you give up your damage. This is all about growing your damage with the red buff and the blast buff. You're racing the boss, because the longer he goes, he starts to build up a little bit of gem defense, I've noticed. I don't know when or where, but if you get behind, you stop doing as much damage if you get behind with your buffs, right? So you don't ever swipe. Do not swipe. Taker, what's important is not to leave your blast gems. You don't swipe either on the board, because the heal gems will overwrite it. So you got to play smart on the boss. I should probably announce I'm live on my server and then other servers as well, because this will hopefully help a decent amount of people. Because this boss is super hard. Has to be specific setups to do it. Sheamus is great damage, though. Yeah, 8 removes 2 buffs. So, yeah, 2 exhausts, at least 1 level 10, preferably. Then you're not going to take damage, right? First turn, you might take some, whatever. We're going to take 2 million, because it halves it, but they stack. Hey, Bills Mafia, how are you? this. That's not my server. The rumor is everyone is. This is by far the hardest boss they've ever done. Got our Titan plate loaded. We really want to be Johnny on the spot with the neutralize because it's 75 seconds. Level 10 would be so much better. Because we're going to miss some of them. So really, you're not trying... I'm not even kind of trying to win right now. All I'm trying to do is grow the damage. When it's go time and I think I can win, I will just spam the sub over and over. So I might actually switch the sub in the buff spot for when you're trying to just spam the sub to win. I might do that. Because I think we're not hitting that hard yet, right? We're hitting for... What was that? That was, I think, only like 9 million. Will I get one more off? No, I won't. I have no idea, Stone Cold. You can see with the exhaust working, we're not taking damage. Hey, Jam. How are you, bud? So the exhaust, we don't even need a healer. Unfortunately, nothing really works that well for this boss with the focus slot. Hey, Concrete. How are you, bud? Welcome in. This is for my faction mates, Jam. I get nothing from this because there's no bonus points. This is just trying to help my faction clear 20s. Yep. Get nothing for this. Need that other exhaust. There we go. No. Not even close. I've done 420s and I'm not even close to maxing. Yep, bonus points are at level 17. Like I said, this is not helping me at all. I've already done my 20s. This is just about trying to get my faction. Midweek boss, I don't think... Yeah, maybe. It'll probably be tomorrow. It'll probably run 3 days or something. I actually like it because you can use your breakers again. So I prefer it to the ones we've had. It's just way too overtuned. They gave him 856 million health, and they overwrite your gems every turn. Hey, Mid Carter, how are you? Well, we should win this one. No problem. Should, being the operative word. He's a turn 1 kill for one faction in the game or two, sure. If you have 6-star rockers with incredibly good straps and medals, they can do a ton of damage. But that's not realistic for just about anybody. Alright, game. Alright. Just freeze then. Yeah. That's not a lot of people have that, though. Outside of the top factions, and you need a couple, and you need 2 of those. You know? You need 2 of those. I have a rocker, but success rate wouldn't be good solo. I mean, I could solo it with props. Yeah. 3 in carry. That gets to be a really tough ask, though. I mean, for a lot of factions. It's way different. I mean, if you're in Woken or Booty, it's way different than if you're in a different faction. So, like, the rules that apply to you guys don't apply to other people, you know? Just what you're looking at, Chris. 2 exhausts and a level, preferably 2 level 10s. If not, holy moly, Cascade. 10 and a 9 is fine, and you need an 8 neutralize. Or an 8 neutralize helps anyway. Yes. 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 Thank you so much, Coach. How you doing, bud? Oh yeah, I haven't won using rockers at all yet. I also haven't won on turn 1 at all. Yes. Yes. Yes, Sting, thank you so much. I also don't like that the boss has been showing the wrong damage. Are we gonna take the full? Yeah, there's 0. It said 6 million, but it was 0. So, Sheamus, 1 exhaust and a neutralize worked super well. That was actually probably the fastest, or one of the faster ones. I was using my original setup that I liked. I've never won turn 1, this boss. But generally, if you can use breakers, that's how I'll try and do it, because I think that makes the game more fun for me. Alright, anytime here, bud. Anytime. Come on now. Hey, Kuka. How are you? Plus, like, a ton of people have invested in breakers. So, Hall of Fame Taker with exhaust, because he grows his damage, is great, and so is Seth. If you're a very good KO with a Titan plate, he helps too. Finally. Only if you're a good one. Hey, Flack, how are you? Nope, 5-star gold. I was doing about, by like turn 3 or 4, about 300 million a rip with Sheamus, though. With the double red, green. And his plate. It actually worked out quite well. I liked it a lot. But it's harder to come by exhaust. No, I have YouTube content. I just haven't put out a video for like 2 weeks. Because I went to Vegas and it's Hall of Fame month. Method Man, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Really appreciate it. It's Hall of Fame month, which is my least favorite month of the year. I hate most of the posters. Personally, they're not really realistic, kind of really for free-to-play players to get and stuff. And the tokens and stuff are super hard to come by. So as a general rule, January is my least favorite month in Champions, 3 years in a row. 2 rockers at 6-star with a good strap and double Fury 2s. Or 3 rockers, also with tiaras, or the way we're running this. Yep, Titan plate on my Seth as well. I haven't checked Town Hall, JFT. I can check Town Hall. This is going too long, though. It's making me a little bit nervous. I need to see what my sub is going to do here this turn. Brick balls, man. I mean, it's not probably going to be great without the tiara, man. That 50% is a big deal. You're better off with breakers, and you're going to need 2 or 3 rockers. I don't like playing rocker at all for faction boss. Not for long periods of time. It's so much choosing and stuff, which I very much dislike. How hard is this going to hit? There's a ton of heal gems, so it's not a good indicator. Oh, Titan plate again? Let's go. Do the buffs again. Why are you not using your exhaust, bro? Use your exhaust. Use your exhaust. Use your exhaust. Alright, you die, it's your fault. Oh, Town Hall? Thanks, Chris. That's the place where you'd get the update. 2 people dead because he didn't use his exhaust. So dumb. I hope he was bugged, but that's no reason for that to happen. His exhaust is the most important thing for him in this game. You can't do damage if you're dead. All right, let's see if we can do this. Because it's now or never. That pisses me off. That wastes like 10 minutes? Longer? How long have I been in this match? I don't know. It's not gonna happen. Earned 46 million. Needed one more turn, probably. Oh, that makes me mad. Waste so many people's time here. Yeah, would have needed one more turn. Am I still alive? Oh! Hold on! Hold on. Can Sethro Jenkins save the day? I don't know. Oh man. That's gonna heal almost all the way up. I don't know. Nah. That was a good one. Got rid of a lot of heal gems, okay. Alright. That gets rid of the rest of them. Nice cascade. That's a lot of red. Come on, big cascade. Big cascade. Oh, 94 mil. So if Ding Dong had used his buff... No, Titan does not activate off the sub. Just this one. If Ding Dong had used his buff, we would have had people alive. Would have been easy dub. Instead, he sat there for a good 20 seconds and didn't use it. And wasted about 15 minutes. Healer Steel would help, absolutely. If anyone happened to have it leveled, unfortunately it's chaotic. So he wasted about 45 minutes total of players' time. So that kind of pisses me off. Whatever. It's fine when you have people that are paying attention, right? Sheamus? Here. There's a 10 exhaust. Thank you, sir. This, with his plate, hits pretty hard. I'd like to be able to show you. And I run Hollywood here. For the green match. And also the red. This works super, super well for me with his plate, buffing the red gems. So that works really well. Hey, this'll work. This is perfect. Hey, buddy. All right. So you can see Sheamus. This is actually really, really good. Friend. Friend. Hi, friend. Ah, Goldie calling Bizzo out. Ah, green match. There it is. Save the red match. Or here. Now we're partying. And he doesn't have to give up his buff either, so he's gonna keep buffing the red gems, and they're gonna be very plentiful, right? The thing with Sheamus is make sure you don't get caught with your cross breaks on the board, get caught with your pants down. So we're just gonna chill here. We're just gonna chill. I could have maybe gambled, but I don't want to lose my breaks. Netflix and chill indeed. Okay. So we're not going to do any damage really here at the start, because I might wait for this to go down. I don't know that we win this turn anyway. So I think I'll just blow up the board and keep building my red gem damage. It gets quite beefy with him. And they all turn into cross breaks, really, or a bunch of them turn into cross breaks. Pie is good, but I like cookies more. Seth and Steel? Hollywood and Zombie Bianca for more reds and more matchy match. Hollywood's probably overkill, to be honest, but whatever. Bianca's good for the reds, though. I mean, that was, what, 150 million right there from Shamo? Hey, SMG, how are you, bud? Crap. This is bad. Ooh, just got that swipe in. Woo! That was bad. We didn't turn him red. Almost lost our cross breaks. That was bad. Woo! That was a clotion. It's okay, though. We're gonna be fine. Here we go. Love the exhaust. You can see we're not taking any damage. That's the key with the double exhaust. The healer steal would be great. I would take one exhaust and a healer steal. That would be awesome. But I mean, who's got that leveled up because it's in the chaotic line? So, Zombie Cena Nogri, I would say. Again, that's tough luck. We don't want to swipe too much, because we'll lose some of our buff. That was 200 million right there, though, huh? This sets us up pretty nice for next turn. Another 180. Now we're cooking. It's the hardest boss ever, Northern Mouth. Really is. So there's just no way. I think at a certain point I really need to give up on the 20s because I just don't think people will do what it takes to max. Even my worst carry was R-Truth, and he was doing almost 100 million a turn. So he was useful, right? Most people probably aren't going to do what's necessary or haven't been buying what's necessary to make it happen. Like, you need a 10 exhaust, so you have to have been buying exhaust currency and putting it on one guy the whole time. You need an 8 neutralize. These are just things you need to do this, and it's not fun. And if you don't, and then so many people, like, it's so very few people understand what's needed. Like, I don't know how to phrase it right. Like, like, really, to me, it doesn't seem like hard to figure out ways you can do it. So much as you just have to have those things. Really close. Really close. Next turn, maybe? Next turn? Maybe next turn. Yeah, that's... Yes, Bizzo, yes, Trish. Those things happen, right? And that's just the way it is. You get 100 people. I mean, let's face it. The average American is not that smart. And I'm sure other countries it's somewhat similar. So, you know, the average player is probably not super invested. Right? They don't spend a ton of time thinking about it. Yeah, Chris, exactly. Yep. This one you have to think. Yeah, a lot won't do that SMG. Correct. Right? One true? Right? So it's actually, this wasn't hard to figure out how to win after turn 1 at all. The hard part is getting people that will do it. There's 300 mil. So you can see shit. Oh, wrong order. I'm big stupid. Why? Why did I do that? Yeah, he's 5-star gold. It would be much easier. That was so dumb of me. Yeah, speaking of dumb Americans, that's gonna cost us this round. Ah! I get talking and I hit the wrong button. We had the W that round, so now it goes another one because I'm freaking stupid. Yeah, my shame. He's good. You need to not do what I just did, because yeah, this is a 20 SMG. I'm growing his damage using his plate. And it's faster than Seth or Taker if you have a good Seth or good exhaust and neutralize you can count on. You can see we're not taking damage because we have 2 level 10 exhausts. Oh, that row break of green is really tasty. There is not much red on the board, though. I really screwed myself when I did that. Really, really did. Oh, it's okay if people screw up, as long as they have the right idea. And I mess up a lot. That's okay. Finisher will be fine now. We got cross breaks on the board. We're okay. Got a little bit janky. Thank you for the sub, Sapper. I'm very distracted, obviously. I appreciate you. How are you, bud? Gonna have to wait one more because I'm not gonna lose my breaks. Oh, so sorry, guys. Goaty, if you're in the stream, I don't know if you are. If you're in the stream, I am running Sammy, uh, Santa Hogan, and then 2 blue MP trainers on my taker. So he gets started right away. Alright, this is the turn now. Now that I'm done being stupid. They're even in the right order. I'm like, oh, I'll just click finisher. It looks happy. It looks shiny. We'll just click finisher. Why not? There we go. There go all the heal gems. Yeah. We're not even gonna bother with the sub. We're just gonna put this Brutus the Barber Beefcake to rest. With the brogue kick. For the W. Yep. Black, blue, blue. Correct. There we go. Good old Shamo. 390 mil. His plate, Tito. His plate. Nope, no Titan plate on Sheamus. Yes, Titan plate on Taker. Sheamus is his plate and the red gems. That's why I'm using the finisher to get more red gems on the board. I'll show you my Sheamus setup. Yeah, Dreadbull. Here, let me, well, in between here for 1 second. Here's my Taker setup. Titan plate, Fury 2. Entourage is right here. Okay, sorry. So that's Taker. Sheamus that you just saw. His plate with the red gems keep buffing, and when they're on a cross break, it's a tasty snack. And that's why I decided to go with the finisher, because he's turning the cross breaks red, so they all end up being big bomb damage. And this starts with a green swipe to load the cross breaks and get the buff. And then, you know, just swipe again to blow up the board, which hopefully gets the reds ready. You could do it in reverse with Montez here. You could probably also do something with like Montez and Seth. You know, you could do, it's kind of whatever you want to do, you know? So that's how I'm running Sheamus. Rocker, you would just run him the same way, I'm assuming, that you usually do. If mine was 6-star, which I'm saving for talent up, I might think about using him, but this is how you would run him. Probably Matt and Mem, and then choose like Bree, or even better, Zombie HBK, right? That's how I would run Rocker. And then the other one I'm using, because people are going to ask when we get there, is definitely Seth. For exhaust only, you're not going to deal damage. Seth is gem damage again, Titan plate again, and dealer's choice there, you know? Rikishi, Hollywood, Lashley, oh man, it hurts, you know, whatever. Okay. Nope, Seth is my neutralized guy. So I use Seth when I need neutralized. This gives me flexibility. So I'll use Taker this time. 8. You need to remove 2 buffs to get the shield. This is rough. This is really rough. No, not. Why would you switch to neutralize? We don't need to. I prefer Seth, but that's me. A lot of people prefer KO. This is not gonna work. Go back to exhaust. We'll try it. Go back to exhaust. Anthony. He levels his breakers and stuff at least, so I'm willing to give him a shot. Please read the chat. No, that doesn't mean leave. I said go. What? What? No, no heals. No heals, please. Need exhaust. It wouldn't be so frustrating, but I've said it like 20 times in the faction chat. In the faction boss room. But you'd have to read that to know that. What does he not... What cracking the shield literally does nothing. Need exhaust level 10. Yeah, still need exhaust. Ah. No. Please use, maybe doesn't understand, your GB Cena. For the love of God. If he has a tiara on his Ghostbuster Cena, he can grow the damage. Yeah, Zandel. Eventually, Big Love, this is why I quit carrying. Because I hate having to type like this. It should be so much simpler. But it's not. It's not. I wish I could tell, tell everyone just to come and watch the stream. Because then they would understand, you know what I mean? And they wouldn't have to type. Just watch the stream. For 10 minutes, and you'll probably understand, right? So the problem with the low levels is I have to exhaust turn 1. And when I exhaust turn 1, it screws up my rotation, and I get behind in the damage race. So this is not good. 2 level 10s and tier 6s, you hit this at the start of your next turn, and it works way better because you get a speed boost when you use this at the start of the turn. I can't really show you, and it takes so long for this animation that we're going to cut things really close here. But Cena and Sheamus will die without this. Come on. Ooh! Oh! Way too close. Because I guarantee you they're not max level. So watch how big of a hit they take. So now this screws up my whole rotation, right? Literally my whole rotation is screwed. Because if you use it at the start, you get a speed boost. If I can get it back to there, I'll show you what it looks like and what I mean. And then you can still use the buff and get your 2 full rotations on Hall of Fame Taker. But because I'm not getting 2 full, I'm losing the boost, and that's 60% less gem damage. Yeah, see, he's under half life. He would have died. Really, game? Did you just... You see that? It just ate my blast gems because it froze. Oh, you piece of frickin'... Will this unfreeze my gem board? Okay. Okay, game. You do you. Now I have to, so now I'm gonna have to take how many turns to re-get, I lose my whole stack. I have to start over, right? And we can't afford it this match because these guys, these two, yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Nah, they don't watch my stream. What's funny is more people watch this than when I stream on the Champs channel. I've done 420s, no bonus matches, and I'm not even close to maxing, so I have no idea what's going to max it. I think the 2 are supposed to be live tomorrow. Gerson popped in and said it was supposed to be live tomorrow, or he said that on my server someplace. I had the blue swipe and screwed it up because I'm tilted. Like, now my gems are just sitting there frozen. I have to hit this. I'm way tilted right now. Thank you, G. Thanks, Chris. I'm like so tilted right now. It's not even funny. This also bugs me that this doesn't update. It's saying we're gonna take 6.5 million, and it shouldn't unless he didn't use his exhaust. Yeah, he did use his exhaust. So it's hard to tell where you're at as well. So again, luckily Seth is smart. He's my buddy, so I know he's playing right. So he's at least growing his damage. No idea if the Sheamus is growing his damage or not. And now, as long as the game doesn't eat my blast gems again for no good reason, we can get back in this. The heal gems? No. Because, well, yes, but no. They're not because we're using exhausts to make them not there. And then the neutralize is sometimes stripping the buff as well. Come on, come on, come on. Stop cascading. I need to get my stacks in. And this breaker is so slow. Hey, B-Rock, how are you, bud? If I miss chat, I'm sorry. Just ask me again, guys. Because I'm distracted trying to play, too. But I figure this one is really complicated. Thanks, G. I appreciate you. I forgot what I was saying, though. Alrighty. Whatever. I think next turn I can get back on the right pace and show you guys the speed up for the moves and get back to doing 2 cycles. The problem is I'm way behind the damage curve now. 210s makes it so much easier. 210 exhaust, that is. And 6-star players on your team. But breaking black heal gems doesn't count for breaking the shield. Also, you're not going to win trying to break this shield. You shouldn't try that at all. You should just use a neutralize. You're not going to break this shield. This is easily the hardest boss they've ever done, but at least you can use breakers. I really don't like that this doesn't update, so I don't know how hard I'm gonna get hit. Oh, there it did. Yep, 8's too low. We can't do it with an 8. So if we get 2 million in the tour tomorrow, I can look and tell you if I'll be able to max for free or not. I doubt I can get anywhere close. I'm only missing one of the bonus guys. So yeah. Okay, 8. Yeah, Nash medallion for sure. I think the 420s and the tour, I think JFT said will get us the Nash medallion, Chris. So you'll be able to get it. You're in booty, right? I think you're in booty. Are you in booty, Chris? I want to say if you're the town hall Chris, then you're in booty. I want to say I think you're in booty. I don't know if that's the case though. But I think you're the town hall Chris from booty. I wish you could quit without getting a timeout. Oh, okay, there's 2 of you? Okay, you're in with B-Rock. Okay, right on, dude. Right on. Oh. My bad. He's your Chris B-Rock? Right on. How is everyone today, by the way, now that I got a second here? Every time I do, I get timeout through. I swear I do. Probably because neither of those things are fun, Chris. You haven't yet? Okay, you smart butt. Is this where the medallion is? Yeah. So we need 6-1. If there's, I don't know how much is in the tour, but I was more thinking the solo, this one. Wow, I need what? 9-7. Is that 8 million more? I got a really bad headache going today. If I need 8 million more, where's the point method? Ah! I don't have him, obviously. Is that 1.6 million? That would be 3.2, and they're worthless, right? They're not going to help. 4.2, 5.2, 6.2, 7.2 million. $16.8. That's a lot of 17s. You need the 10 mil milestone? Okay. So I don't think I'll be able to max and get the bonus that, which is too bad. Okay. You do get timed out for winning too fast as well. Yes, I've had that happen before. Not this one. Yeah, the faction boss, the contests itself are usually really not good. I just like doing the faction boss usually. All right, what do we got? Rocker, Sheamus. All right, let's jump in here. I wish you could see other people. Can you see other people's what they're running? This is much easier when I'm streaming. I don't want to keep switching back and forth, so I'm just going to do the sub damage. Because I don't want to keep switching Hogan back and forth. Actually, I probably won't use Sheamus again. So that's fine. We'll just use him. Go to chat and click on them? Alright. I just was using Sheamus to show you guys. Chat and click on him. Oh. Hey! Okay. That's a good Sheamus. You got him set up the same way as me. Oh, you're in the thing! What's up, dude? No, we need an exhaust, Mizu. Mizu, we need exhaust. We need exhaust. Level 10, please. And thank you. Yes, just did C1. Yes, yes, yes. Handsome Rob, thank you so much. Yeah, we just need an exhaust and we're good. Or if someone joins with a neutralize, I can switch to exhaust. Either or is fine. That's why I got them both. So either or is fine. Faction boss chat. No, we need an 8 neutralize though. Need a level 8 newt for 10. That works. Denozo. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. He likes to go somewhere. Replace. Okay. You're good. We're good. This should work. Oh, let's do it, Stinger. I'm doing okay, nice. How are you? You guys having a good boss battle? This is the hardest boss battle there's been. I do have my 4 done, but there's no way we're gonna get the whole faction through, I don't think. Unless a bunch of people level stuff. Because it just takes so long with the way we're doing it. I mean, it's like 10 minutes. You know, 2 6-star rockers with good setups. I mean, turn 1 would be way faster. I don't know how many we have. Yeah, it sucks that you don't get points for carrying, for sure. At a certain point, I will probably just have to say, you know... Well, plus I would like to play some World of Tanks at some point tonight, too. Oh, I'm too slow. I'm too slow. Not gonna... Yep. Just gonna wait. Do we have a... I think everyone had good health. I think I can save this and I'll show you next turn. Yeah. It doesn't encourage helping your faction mates get through the 20s for sure. I wonder how many 6-star rocker Seans we have. I could take... Actually, I don't like playing him in boss battle, though. And I'm only going to play so long. I can't... I'm not going to play, like, 20 hours the next 2 days. So now you'll get to see what I mean by speeding up the process. So you can see while we're still in this animation, we can hit this one. And that why it makes a huge difference being able to use your breaker at the start. They should really do that at any time. And you can see our KO almost died because I did it that way. But this makes it much more easy to get my gem damage and stuff up, right? To get my cycles in. And that makes it faster. So that's why it's important when you're talking like the difference between like 7-round winning and like 14. Because you need these stacks to stay ahead of the boss. Really... It's a great game. Because it's all about stacking your damage. And now as long as we both exhaust at the start every time. Oh yeah, this one is not going to go over well. They also gave him 850 million health. Like, what? WTF, man. That's a lot of health. If I wanted to burn through props, I could one carry with Rocker, but I don't really want to do that. Because I'd run out of props really fast. It's not easy. It's definitely the hardest boss they've ever done. I hate Hall of Fame month in general. This does nothing to help that. Which is why there's been almost no YouTube content this month for me. That, along with going to Vegas. This is going quite nicely. I think maybe we could potentially get him next turn. Maybe. This is very nice. Were you there? I had a bunch of couple different people that offered to take me out, go out to dinner, you know, that kind of thing. But yes, Bill's Mafia, thank you so much. But really, I went just to have some alone time with Mrs. Merrick. So she was like, do you want to go hang out with people? And I'm like, you know, not her, because she's an introvert like me. And I'm like, no, I came because I wanted to spend time with you. She's like, I don't care if you do. I'm like, I know, but I don't want to, because I don't get to spend as much time as I want to with her anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, actually one of those weird people that really likes his wife. No, the best food, we went to the Rolling Smoke Barbecue. That was really good. I don't know if you've ate there, but the Rolling Smoke Barbecue I was impressed with. Yeah, Patty Cakes, how are you, bud? You don't like yours? No, didn't go there, MJ. Yeah, I think we're gonna get it done, guys. Nice job, Nogri. You hit for 100 mil there. As long as I hold up my end of the stick. I think we got him. What'd I hit for? No! Okay, it was enough. I got worried. See, that one wasn't bad. That went pretty fast when you compared to the other one. That one wasn't bad. Good job to the Sheamus being set up right. Nice job, Stinger. That he actually grows his damage pretty nice with his plate too. It works pretty well. It's got to be level 8. Stay-at-home veteran. If neutralize is level 8, it takes 2 things off. Oh, Doe. Doe is a great dude. Really like Doe. Let's help Doe out. He helps all the time in faction boss. Good dude. Uh, there's no reason this won't work, right? I'm not forgetting something? You can use whatever. Yeah, Johnny, you can use whatever. Johnny, you can run whatever you need. By the way, doesn't have to be Sheamus. You be Sheamus. Burp, burp. I'll give him a second to read it before I hit ready in case he wants to use someone else. No, we actually did not gamble even one time while we were in Vegas. We went to a bunch of buffets. Like, and ate, we usually only ate like once a day. We had like a late lunch. Not a late lunch. Like a brunch and a big one. And then, I think we went to like a couple restaurants in our casino hotel. Some of the nights, you know, like we went to the Bobby's Burgers, which isn't really a restaurant, it's like fast food, just to check it out. Bobby Flay's burger fast food thing. That wasn't bad as far for what it was. Mainly we just went to hang out and relax. Stayed in the room a lot. You know. Quality alone time. Yeah? I've heard Cotton is like pretty awesome in real life too, like super fun to hang out with. Oh, well, we're effed. Thank you, game, for taking forever there. Thank you, game. That's some bullcrap. Yeah, you need level 8 neutralize, stay-at-home veteran. It removes both. You can piss right off, game. Yep. Yep, yep. That's the kind of stuff that this shouldn't happen when it's already hard enough as it is. Oh yeah, I should probably pay attention and use my breaker, huh? Should probably do that. Black tap? I need to remember that for next time we go. Oh, I'm so annoyed. There's no reason for this, except the game sucks. And there it is again. I like, it's not hard enough, right? Mm-hmm. Wi-Fi error when I'm hard plugged. Okay. Well, at least if nothing else, it'll be ready the start of next turn. I'd love to get a buff off, though. Yeah, just squeaked it in. Okay. You think Sheamus is really nervous right now? Sitting at that low health? I bet he's super nervous. Hey, Bomber, how are you, bud? I would be nervous. So low. Not that it matters. He can't do anything now. But yeah, the speed burst should happen whenever you use a breaker. If Scopely happens to be watching, that should always be the case when you use a breaker. You shouldn't have to use it at the start. Living a nightmare. Alright, we're back to our base starting damage, so that's great. I didn't look to see if this Sheamus was set up right. So I have no idea what he's contributing. I haven't been watching the screen. Oh, are we going to do this to me? So am I going to have to just play around this now? Like, you've got to be kidding me. If I lose it again? Oh, if I would have lost it again because of that, I would have lost my crap. Lacey and Lawler and Santa Hogan and Sammy. Yeah, pay my internet bill. This is totally my internet. 100% my internet. Holy, that looks like a ridiculously good milkshake, Drew. All right, I want one. Why didn't you tell me that before I left? Although I don't know that I post. Yeah. I don't think I talked about it too much, really. I also don't think you're in my server. I think I remember that. I actually think I remember that. I think today I'm gonna do 20s. I know you would have, Bomber. That Rolling Smoke barbecue was really good. Is there a better barbecue place? I would find it hard to believe if there is. Really? Again? Oh, for the love. I can't even get off this screen. Yep, Bill's Mafia. Correct. This is some frickin'... I'm really hoping it goes away next turn. Let's just waste everybody's time. I hope your back is good, Sting, so you can carry. Oh, it came back. Lovely. Alright, well that's good. Game working completely as intended. This has been a really frustrating match in particular for me. My damage is not anywhere where it should be right now. Oh, that Sheamus did 108 million there. That's not bad. Alright. Let's go. $132 mil? Okay, that Sheamus is getting it done. Alright. I see you. This is gonna be super close. That might have done me in right there. Ooh. That was way closer than I wanted it to be. Oh, the struggle is real. Dear Lord. Man, whoever thought this boss was a good idea. I blame Furpo since his brew die. Furpo, if you're listening, why? Why you do this? With cross breaks of all gems. That'll certainly help. Yeah, it won't hurt at all. The only problem is Sheamus is not real great. So I think it's important to remember G's job at Scopely is not fixing the game and changing events and that stuff. So I think it'll be important for people to know what is his scope, which is not what most people are going to think it's going to be. So, you know, he obviously will do whatever he can to help the game. But, oh, for the love of everything sacred and holy, you've got to be kidding me! Oh. This game. Ah! I feel like this has got to be on the server connection side, right? This has got to be a hardware issue, I would think, not a coding issue. It's like lag input and stuff, right? So it's probably the server that it's on would be my guess. I don't know if that's correct. Yeah, people are gonna expect. I mean, I would change my name on Discord if I was him, to be honest, because he's gonna get all kinds of really dumb statements and questions and people and are you kidding me again? Yeah, I did, Evo. I like that part. Actually, this is more fun than the last one for me. But it's not easy. I would change my name on Discord if I was him. Yeah, people are definitely going to try and bring their tickets to him, for sure. We don't have time for the buff. Yeah, I would say it's got to be a server side issue, right? Like, whether it's their hardware or... Uh-huh. Yeah, he probably will. I would change my name. Or their hamster, yeah. They don't feed the hamster enough. Oh, it takes so long, though. But I guess it's winnable. How are you, by the way, Evo? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love this game. Just praying that the click actually gets registered. Oh, KO with the big smack. I don't know if I have time to have done that. I really would like to win this turn. So I was going for the buff. Please let the pain end. Let it stop. 80 million from Sheamus. Do I have enough gas in the tank? My buff has not been buffed very much, so I may not. Come on, Cascade. Oh, thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Another one done. That wasn't painful at all. Oh, how many boss battles am I gonna get in this entire stream? Not a lot. Oh yeah, isn't that great, Evo? Isn't that great? Okay, that's one for Doe. He's such a good guy. By the way, he always helps carry in boss battle, and he's got breakers leveled out the wazoo. So I'm always happy to help Doe. Such a good dude, legit. Yep, still doing level 20s, not quickly. The Real Mysteries helped out a bunch too. Let's get him one. He actually helped me on my carry for my R-Truth, which was my biggest carry. R-Truth Sting. He was doing about 60 to 80, maybe 100 mil a turn. Maybe. So he was useful, but my least useful. Really just 2 moves. I'll show you. I'm gonna panic Real Mystery here. And this spot, I feel like I would use either Cena or another black random black gem. Either Cena or another random black gem. I almost never use the multiply. It's just these 2 moves is what I used. I haven't done any... Oh, right on, Real Mystery. I haven't done any 17s yet. So I haven't... Well, I guess I was selfish in getting my 20s done. But I haven't been selfish in trying to get the 17s done. I wanted to try and get some people through some 20s. Okay, ready. Fine, let me... But it's not... Honestly, it's not looking good. Zombie Sean would be great. I don't have him. It's just me and JFT that have got through 4. That's it. It's a struggle for everybody. So I'm trying to help people get through. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, the exhaust isn't high enough. Definitely not high enough. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Now we don't have a neutralize. I can... Nope. Does Johnny have a neutralize? I need to is Johnny on the stream? That works. That actually works. We're good here. Not really Cajun Runner. Growing the damage is the go-to. So you need, or to make it much easier, 2 exhausts work. Ready up, guys. This will work. This works. This works now. Good job, team. Yeah, ready up. Thanks. And you need an 8 neutralize. This is the ideal. And then the fact that it's Sheamus that can do damage here is even better. So if this is a really good KO, great. The only way it would be better is if we had 2 takers, because Alpha has to give up, or sorry, Sika has to give up his buff when he swipes. And really, this is about growing the damage till you get big enough to win on a turn. Usually, I didn't check the Sheamus out, but if he's running the same setup I was, he'll get up over, you know, probably 200, 300 million. We could potentially win by turn 5, 6. This could be a fast one. Good. Mystery, is your life over 4.3 million? If yes, then I can hold my exhaust. I think he'll have just... I think Sheamus will have just enough. You only need to tell me if it's less. Perfect. Good, good, good. Then we can use the exhaust. Second turn and use the speed boost with it. Okay, 2 full rotations. That's the goal. That's the goal. At 2 full rotations, we can get to a decent... we can win on turn 7 with a decent buff if we keep 2 full rotations. Faster if KO hits a big gobsmack, and if Sheamus can grow his as well. With the Shamo plate. And the finisher. We could potentially maybe win turn 5, maybe. Also depends on the stupid game running right, too. I wonder about setting up for a turn 2 win with no exhausts and like 3 Sheamuses and neutralize. I wonder if that would work. Come on! Ah! I don't have the time for this. I don't want to lose this buff, the stacks. Come on, come on, come on. Urgh. Nice, 105 million from Sheamus there. Nice, nice. Going the right direction, boys. So close. I don't like it that close. Does anyone else do this when they're playing Faction Boss? Are they like, come on, come on, come on? Do you guys find yourself doing that? Or is it just me? Am I overreacting? Do you guys do that too? Do you yell at the screen? Every time? Okay. You guys do it? Okay, then I don't feel as bad. You don't think I'm being ridiculous then, I hope. Also, is it useful for me to stream boss battle like this? Is this useful to you guys? In lower factions, in other factions? Ah! Yeah, normal speed kills me. Very useful. Yes, thanks, True. Appreciate you too. I didn't use my buff, did I? Wow. I'm talking and reading chat. I screwed that up. You're always yelling at the game. Okay, good. Okay. Cool. I think sometimes, like, do you guys sometimes feel like boss battles overwhelming? Or, like, too hard, almost impossible? Like, is that a feeling you guys get in some of your factions? Fair enough, Derek. Yeah. Right on. Boss battle is, it just feels like a really big learning curve a lot of times. And honestly, if you watched yesterday's stream at all, you're not wrong, Sib. That happens a lot. You know, you have to change your philosophy if you can't get the turn 1 win. And if you watched yesterday's stream, I was just struggling with it, and like, I don't think that the majority of people are going to be able to turn 1 this crap. So, you know, I switched to more focusing on the breakers and stuff. Growing your damage, Andre the Giant. So, the Titan Plate adds 200%. Gem damage every time I make these blast gems. And I'm never swiping, so it's never costing me a turn. Oh, Sheamus with 200 million. Atari 2600. So tomorrow's stream I'll do the 12s and the 17s and stuff. So you guys can see how we're tackling those. Oh, I screwed up. I just gotta hold this now. I just gotta hold this now. So, yeah, I don't know if you remember, I've been saying for a while that you should put your, thanks, Cajun. you should really put your breakers on people that can grow their damage. So another one, Alpha, could grow his damage in this as well. Alpha should be quite good for this. Ghostbuster Cena with the Tiara would grow his damage too. You just can't get caught on these heal gems. It's very important to not get your board screwed up with the heal gems. So a lot of it is just trying to play in the right order and not make stupid mistakes like you'll see me do. Yeah, Trick Big E could be solid. Striker Orton could be solid. The Black Gem Spam, Stay Puff at 6 MP with the Black Gem Spam could probably be really good. Especially if you had Drip Plate for those guys. I don't have a Drip Plate, so you won't see me running them. The only one I have I can only use for preview stuff. So no Drip Plate here yet. I haven't been willing to spend the $100, even if it's probably maybe worth it. I mean, like, it's a really good plate. I'd love to have it. I would have fun with it. This might be the turn. Maybe. If Sheamus gets another smack in, maybe. I'm not going to do enough here, because I've been behind the 8-ball this whole time. Yeah, I'm only doing 86 mil. Yeah, Handsome Rob, it absolutely does. This is the only time I wish we used voice chat in our faction, because typing gets to be a pain, and that's why hopefully streaming it's sort of like that. Helps some of that. Hopefully, I know a lot of the faction from 1% comes in here when I'm streaming Boss Battle, and that definitely helps because you don't have to type and stuff. Gosh, my head hurts. Should have taken a migraine med before stream. Been having more of those lately. I don't know, Skip. To be perfectly honest, I do not know. Level 17 has 800 million? Oh. It really does, Evo. Well, I was never gonna farm wins anyway. I'll do my CSS on tomorrow's stream. Nice job. Good job with your Sheamus setup, Mystery. Honestly, I wonder, you guys think you could go fast enough with a couple 3 Sheamuses and just a neutralize to win turn 2? I wonder if you could. Still hard to get that carry in. Yeah, you can definitely do it with 2 or 3 rockers for sure on turn 1. Yeah, Sting, absolutely. We can try. We could try. Let's do it. We'll just queue up with a bunch of Shamos. So, hey, quick. I have. I couldn't really think of a great plate, so I just went with boss plate to get more cross breaks out there. Either that or a swipe plate I think would be fine. To be honest, a swipe plate that probably put black on there, or something that gave you black MP when you break 3, because the black's harder to fill. And I went with this and Hollywood for matches to fill the Truth Axe. I don't use this unless I need to make a swipe to fill something. I was just using these 2 over and over. Just these 2. And I could get anywhere from about 60 to 100 million a turn. So it's not, it helps. It's not great. Hey, Baby Ice. But it helps, right? It's solid, consistent damage. So that's what I ran with him. Was that what you wanted to see, Stinger? Oh. If you can, Nogri, sure, yes. If you can. Fury 2, correct. You could run Riddle. I like Hollywood on the black match, though, to fill the black move. So that was my goal, to keep filling the black move. It's not that bad, Dread Bull. Most of it is making sure you get the right people in. 7 neutralize. That's not high enough. Really needs to be... Oh, this... Oh, Donjay's got a 9 neutralize. That's perfect. Let me go to... that. Donjay, why you leave? Come back. 7's not high enough. Really need the 8 neutralize. Or shield won't go down. Alternatively, you can use a 10 exhaust and I can switch. This is the setup basically I was running, except Hollywood here instead of Santa Hogan, Sib. Yes, getting the right people is the problem, right? This will work. This will work. Should be good damage. Oh. And preferably his plate as well, Sib, because you can grow the damage. So sub, finisher, green make cross break move. That's the worst part for sure, Dreadbull. That's what gets me where I don't really want to play anymore. I just eventually get tired of that. And like a lot of people don't know that it needs to be neutralized, needs to be level 8. So it clears 2 buffs, because the first buff it clears is the boss's damage boost, and the second buff is the shield. So a lot of people think that neutralize isn't working. Yeah, skip for sure. Or don't look at the chat after you post it. Alright, we're going to use our speed up boost on the breaker. Everyone should be alive. And hopefully we can get through this somewhat quickly-ish. Hopefully everyone understands about growing the damage. And these are Titan plate builds. It does get really buggy. It's frustrating. I think it's Feud is just as buggy. It's just the faction boss bugs are more impactful. You know what I mean? Because in Feud, if you have to sit through a red ring, you're not losing a Feud match because of it. Boss battle, you're potentially losing the whole match, you know, and wasting a ton of time. And then when you get timeouted on top of it, and you're like, okay, now I'm just going to sit there and do nothing for 5 minutes. That's infuriating. The timeout is probably the worst part about boss battle for me. I wish they'd remove that. It's really dumb, to be honest. Oh, no. Do not... Okay. I don't understand why they don't, why they don't remove that. Who cares if you force close anyway? Why should you get penalized for that? You have a bad start, force close, go back in. No big deal. Takes time anyway. Oh. 800 million health on the 17, that's ridiculous. I don't even want to think about that. Because they're all, every one is a carry. You know what I mean? None of them are... I think is it at least only 2 matches, though? Yeah, you should be able to have unlimited lobbies, too. I don't see a reason why they cap the lobbies, too. None of this makes sense to me. Well, Mayo, I wouldn't say even the top 5, right? I would say... So there's usually about 10 factions that could clear the boss full faction. Sometimes they miss by a couple because the people just don't log on. But I'd say it's geared for about the top 10 to complete 20s. Which, whatever, okay. It's all speed-based anyway. So they could make it easier, and it really wouldn't change the top much. And when I say make it easier, I don't mean make the boss have less health. What I mean is let the breakers do the work. So this boss in particular, breakers can do the work, but this boss is just ridiculously hard, right? Because there's so few people you can use with high cross-break damage, so you're basically locked into Rocker. Maybe Hall of Fame Warrior at 6-star, I don't know. Sheamus has actually been quite good. But in previous bosses, instead of staggering the MP buff in the shield, put them on the same turn, and then give you a turn to play in between. So you could use your breakers and play the game. And then it wouldn't have changed the rankings at all, and it would have let lower factions that have breakers leveled up complete them and play more. You know what I mean? I do think, though, that it's good. I don't want... It wouldn't bother me, it doesn't bother me that the boss on the hardest setting, a bunch of people can't beat, right? That really doesn't bother me, because I want something that's not easy. Because if it's easy, I don't think it's fun. At the same time, I want to be able to use the breakers, like in this one, because that's what the game mode is designed around. Nice, Real Mystery. Yeah, Sheamus is really solid for this one. This one is overtuned for sure. I don't like it when the go-to method is to win turn 1. I feel like that's wrong. Because then it turns into every other game mode we have. Win turn 1. Showdown, win turn 1. Feud, win turn 1. Boss battle, win turn 1. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Yeah, but the 17s, like the grind one, the CSS ones, they shouldn't be that hard. Like, that's just, alright, we want to kick your poo in, you know? We want to punch you in the face and make you hate your life. Like, what's the point of that? Make the 20 hard, but 17, 800 million health? That's the same as doing a 20. You're gonna need the same team makeup. I bet, is anyone even beating 17s? That, at all? That, unless you're beating 20s? Can somebody beat a 17 that can't beat a 20? I might have screwed the pooch here. Yep. Son of a... Hey, babe. Yeah, baby ice. There's no strategy to it. I totally screwed this up. Totally screwed this up for my team. It was too slow. No, it won't count on a 20. We get nothing for 20s. Not a single thing. Other than we're helping the faction. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna try. I mean, I'll do some of them tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, I suppose. I can only do so much of this, though. Then I just, like, screwed our team over here. Because I lost my buff stack. Like an idiot. With no blue on the board, of course. It's so frustrating. Well, on the other Taker and the Seth, I guess. I haven't looked to see how they were doing damage. So, hopefully better than me.
Are you done berating yourself yet?
No.
I'm tired to listen. Figure it out, dude.
Yeah, well, I just wasted,
I don't care.
potentially 15 minutes.
Still don't care.
Yeah, I know.
I'm tired of listening to it. Or whining. Got this. You can't do everything perfect.
I can't, but I like to.
Well, I don't like to listen to you whine. You're not perfect. You're great, but not perfect, so stop.
Fair enough. Do you have the time
No, I
to
don't.
listen to me whine? Alright, there we go. Back in the game.
Good job.
Yeah, so the disconnection thing could potentially be... Oh, it looks like Seth and Taker are not doing well. Yeah, this is gonna go on forever now. Seth's doing a cool 1.37 million. That's not good. You probably need a Titan plate, Corey. You don't get the compliment? Mrs. Merrick's is generally pretty positive about me.
Wait, what did I say wrong?
You didn't say anything wrong. They said you, someone said their wife does the same thing without the compliment. So you didn't do anything wrong. Thanks, Leah. I appreciate it. It's a struggle, but it gets it done, you know? Mrs. Merrick is pretty awesome, Cajun. I might be biased, but, you know.
You're definitely biased. I'm not awesome.
I feel like this one, they're going to get a lot of negative feedback. Okay, our Seth definitely isn't growing his damage. It's 1.37 million all the time. Unless I'm missing something somewhere. I'm very biased, yes. And I agree I should be. I really wish I wouldn't have lost my stack, though, and now noticing the damage that's going out everywhere else. When you're not, you should be. Yeah, as far as the rest of the world is concerned, right, Cajun? You should always support your partner outwardly. If you disagree, you should do it where other people don't see or hear it. That's just kind of respectful.
Disagree.
I mean, it depends on what it is. Like, if I'm doing something stupid, you should call me on it. But I'm saying, like, you know what I mean.
I don't have to. The look on my face will be enough.
Oh yeah, the look. I don't even want to talk about the look. The look of like, I can't believe you just did that, you dumb MFing idiot. Did you the sheer? That's one. The other one is the look of disappointment. Like, really, I'm disappointed in you. And then there's the one like of, holy crap, Will, did you actually say that? How old are you? 12? There's like 3 or 4 different looks. You know that look? I mean, you know, I may be a 42-year-old adult, but I swear I'm trapped in a 14-year-old's body. No.
I don't think I'd give you 14.
14-year-old mind. Whatever. I act like a teenager still, even though I'm old. That's how you look every time you watch my video or streams? Thanks, One True King. Yeah. He said I owe him doctor's bill money for all the face palming and head desking he does when he watches my stuff.
I don't want to get trauma, so I don't want.
Yeah, so my body feels like it's 60, but my brain feels like it's 16, you know? I blame football and boxing on the body part, and then being...
Feels like...
Yeah. This match is gonna take a while, guys. Hopefully I don't screw it up again. We're back up to 6 boosts.
Oh, I sweet boy.
After this match, I need to go grab a migraine med, and I will be right back, guys, after this match. Which could be any time in the next 30 minutes. Or the next 5. Who knows? So, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to read it again, but I want to say G is going to be his main role is being the go-between between support and the game, right? Like, so he's, I want to say something like head of support or some title like that, where the goal is for him to take the information support has and communicate it to the team, and then what the team has and communicate it to support, because there's sometimes a gap in the communication lines. So I want to say that's the main responsibility. Do not quote me for sure on that. So he's not doing support himself, like he's not doing the tickets himself. I don't know if that means like if it's a really tough issue, it might get escalated to him. I have no idea, like eventually at the end. But I think the goal is to get better flow between customer service and the devs, I want to say. I don't know if he's still listening in, but he could correct me if I'm wrong. I could probably scroll back in our conversations and find it specifically. But something along those lines. Right on, Andre the Giant. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for being on. Alright, how much damage are we hitting here now? Try and see how hard we hit here. 70, 210? Okay, we're close. We're getting close now. Imagine if I wouldn't have lost my stacks. $210, we're probably 1 or 2 turns away now. Unless that happens. Well, this boss isn't a support issue, right? This would be a live ops or um, game development issue. Orton's a no-go. Gotcha, Evo. So, like, this is just they overtuned the boss, made it too hard kind of thing. So that it's not a support issue. It's a gameplay issue. Who's bad? Okay. I mean, it sounded good on paper, Evo. Oh. Okay, so a support issue would be something that should go right in the game doesn't. So let's say you claim a milestone and you don't get the rewards. That's a support issue. Let's say you go in to do a blitz and it times out and you lose your special blitz tickets. That's a support issue, right? Yeah, those kind of things are support issues. Yeah, that kind of thing. You don't get what you should. Something is buggy and doesn't work as intended for you, right? Like, meaning it works for everyone else but didn't work for you kind of thing. Yeah, support is pretty brutal most of the time. There's an auto support system that like auto tickets things and denies things or does it based on the wording. There is a really good auto health pack thing if your game force closes and you lose your health packs and your guy goes down to 1. There's a really good one for that. That auto tickets it. But beyond that one, the auto ticket system is a nightmare. I don't know that he can change that very quickly or that at all. But yeah, so support is like, you know how sometimes like Miles being able to click a move. No, that wouldn't be support. That's like not a support issue. It's like that for everyone. It's not, that's gameplay. That's like hardware lag input thing, like a server thing. So it's more like you claim your milestone and you don't get your stuff. That's a support issue. Your game crashes, you lose your health. That's a support issue. Those kinds of things are support. Most of the time, the game being buggy is just the game being buggy. That's not support. That's needs fixed at the base level, whatever that is, right? Let me go grab my migraine med. I'll be right back, and we'll do a few more. Be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds. One is just the game not working right, and one is support. If you have 2 of the same superstar, that would be support, yes. Okay. Yes, that is a support issue, Evo. Hopefully that helps. If it makes you guys feel better, just about everybody's struggling with it. That would be a support issue, Gorilla J. It also sounds like it's very unique to you, so likely it's some kind of really funky thing that'll be hard to fix. Or complicated. Yeah. Beefcake is so not easy. Oh, Sting, let's get this here. Let's get this bread. I'm gonna try and use, let's see if we get exhaust. It's less thinking with Seth, which is good right now because my head hurts. So like a lot of times people will put a support ticket in. Honestly, guys, a lot of stuff is through the forum if it's a bug. So bug related stuff is supposed to go through the forum. Ideally, I think in a perfect world, this is what would happen. If there's a known bug, you tell your faction leader, hopefully they're smart enough to know if it's a bug or not. A lot of times there's not bugs when people think there is, because they'll believe a visual glitch as opposed to what's staring them in the face. You should survive if you have vitality. I think you'll be good. If not, we'll just quit and start again if we need to. If someone joins with the neutralize, I'll switch to exhaust. If someone joins with exhaust, I'll stay neutralize. Yeah, Gorilla. That's so. Alternatively, Rocker Sean is the biggest hitter. Sheamus might be number 2. Hall of Fame Warrior at 6-star. If you have Titan Andre, perfect. This will work. Perfect. Hall of Fame Nash. If you took him up, it's probably good for about a 200 million hit. I don't know how long it takes. I think Rocker Sean 6-star, Double Fury, and Gem Defense Strap. 2 of those would probably be good. And I think you can. I think they're the factions that are done, or I think one faction is done. I think that's what they did. Is 2 Rocker Seans, maybe 3 in some cases to make it safe. So realistically, though, you have to win the hard way on the struggle bus. Like this. With breakers. But it has to be guys that can grow their gem damage. That's the only way this is possible. So Seth's buffing his reds over and over, and then he's spamming the board, right? And then when the blast gem fills up, the Titan plate gives us another 200% gem damage. So Alpha would be really good for this style as well. I haven't seen anyone use Alpha. Ghostbuster Cena with the multiply setup in a tiara. Assuming the tiara procs off of the pyro gems, which I think it will, would be great. Might even get one more sub. Beautimus. Oh, and we refilled the yellow. That's a beautiful day. That's 200% extra gem damage. So Seth's definitely ahead right now. on the damage race. So his sub is just going to start to get bigger and bigger. Gonna hit my buff too, then we'll hit... Come on. Really? Well, guys, got this bug again. Fix your crap, Scopely. Fix your crap. Let's hope the end of the turn fixes it. Whole team is probably like, what's going... I think actually most of them are in the stream, so they know what's going on. Hit you also, Nogri? It should go away after this. There it goes. Yeah, I sometimes... I'm pretty sure I've said this before, and maybe this isn't accurate. I don't know if they understand what they do with boss battle necessarily. I feel like they don't understand how difficult these are. Yeah, Mayo, he was. I had to open my mouth, right? Excuse me? My neutralize did not work on the shield there either. Is it because I'm behind? 2 buffs. He had 2 buffs now. That's why. Okay. I fell behind, so he had 2 buffs. I'll have to catch back up. Alright. This round goes to you. I understand. This round goes to you, Scopely. We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll catch back up next turn. That was painful, though. Not like we're doing damage anyway. We're all just growing damage right now, so it's not a big deal. He just heal it back up. So it's insignificant, right? So I just don't know if they understand Northern Mouth. They'll probably end up doing something to make up for it, maybe. I have no idea, though. Just gonna sit on this because I want to get this right away because I fell behind. So I want to be able to use it right away as soon as possible next turn. There we go. We're back in business. All right. Sorry, team. Aha! That hit my boss breaker. Yes. A little bit faster. Ugh. Too bad I'm gonna lose all those blast gems. That would have been pretty. Ego's definitely handsome, Rob, for sure. Faction boss, I think, yes and no. Some factions it brings together, some it brings out the worst in people. You know? But really, I've said this for a while. This game, even when you really think about it, for the most part, it really discourages teamwork in general. Showdown, you compete against your faction mates. Feud, you compete against your faction mates. Leaderboards, you compete against your faction mates. Um, if everybody doesn't do their job, it puts a huge amount of pressure on other people to pick up the slack. Um, so a lot of times it feels very mercenary-esque, meaning people go where they get the best deal, and then alternatively, factions will boot long-term members sometimes with a very little understanding, right? So I get it if they don't contribute for a while, but if somebody's been in a faction for a long time, you feel like they probably earned some credit and should have earned some credit. But there's often not a lot of loyalty both ways. And if you look at the top of the game, the top 3, 4, 5 factions, and actually look who's in them, it's a constant rotation, right? A lot of the players are moving around from top faction to top faction, thinking the grass is greener on the other side, or they fight with one person and not with another. There's 100 people in a faction. You're never going to be in a faction where you like everyone in it. Guarantee you put 100 people in a room, at least one of them's going to piss you off, That's just life. But the top is a lot of rotating, where people, I'm going to get a better deal here this time. And it's rightfully so. People spend a lot of money on this game, so I'm not saying that's the wrong way to play. But just a lot of the game is very mercenary-esque, kind of. And there's not a lot of loyalty between factions and players and factions in general. And most of the modes really don't encourage that either. Even like boss battle, it can be. Yes, loyalty in games can be overrated, absolutely. So I think, I think really people and loyalty to people is probably more important than factions in our game. Like, does somebody treat you right? Do they help you out when you need help, sort of thing?
Toxic, that loyal.
Yeah, some places it's super toxic. Just like a lot of times, I'll compare to this. Family members, right? There are some family members who are like, you should do everything for the family member, right? Generally, a lot of the time, people saying that are the most lazy, uncontributing family member that are taking advantage of that situation. So, like all things, right? I think you should take, in general, not really care what faction people are in, and then surround yourself with good people. And now it's nice if you have some of those good people in the faction you're in. That's why you're going to see, I've always been in a faction with Arrogant, right? Like, well, not always, but like almost always. If I switch a faction, he's going to switch and vice versa, right? Because he's my feud partner, the person I talk to the most in the game, and has been for years. I don't know if that makes sense, but and more at the top, it's more mercenary. I feel like maybe it's not always like that at lower level factions. That might be more oriented towards, whatever. But again, if somebody's always missing, I don't believe they should get the benefit of the doubt, because that's putting strain on other people. But if it's somebody that's been a contributor, for a long period of time, I'm certainly willing to give those kind of people a pass, right? Just like if it's a faction boss, right? If it's somebody I know that's helped me and I've seen carry a bunch of people. Did I mess my timing up a little bit? Yes, I did. It doesn't matter, I don't think, because we're still trying to get there on the damage-wise. I'm way more likely to help them when I see them if I know they're going to help other people, right? Like, You guys saw when, if you were on the stream earlier, when Doe was in there, and I jumped in because I'm like, oh, he always helps carry people, so I will help him right away. Because I know it's not wasted. If he gets his done, he's going to help other people get some done and stuff. And he's always trying to do, make the boss easier, right? Like leveling his breakers up and that sort of thing. So I will definitely give those kind of players preferential treatment. Alright, I need to pay attention on my breaker and get back on schedule because we can probably start to do some damage again here. So, yeah, we can. Baker's hitting 150 mil. Yeah, Mid-Carter. It's nice to feel useful, right, on Faction Boss? That's kind of why I built my roster the way I did. Sometimes I don't have as much time to commit as normal, or as other times. There have been times when I play like 15 hours or so on a Faction Boss. I won't play that much this time, but I'll play again a bunch tomorrow. I mean, I need a break after this. I'm not feeling real great, but... And it's so hard to get people through this time. It just takes so long. Oh, I'll just spam. I should be spamming my sub now. Yeah. I should be spamming my sub. We can do some work here. Yeah. 30 million from K-Quick. 100 million from me. Taker doing 100 million. I think we can probably take him down next turn. Oh, maybe this turn. 347 million. Oh, that was bad. Actually, that might end up good. Because we got a bunch of red on there now. Boom. Yeah. Good job, guys. Alright. Hopefully got some more 20s in for people that needed them. The 17s, I don't even know, guys. I'm actually debating on flipping these because when I spam the sub, I want it in the first slot. All right, Mrs. Merrick's. Calm down over there. So Titan plate, gem damage, and then entourage. Doesn't need to be Hollywood. I just like that in case I get a yellow match. Fills more of the blast gem. But just double red so you can rock and roll. I mean, I don't even know if this is the right choice necessarily. Probably, honestly, I don't think it matters. But, you know, 20%er Sting, or Sting, Snoop probably there would be a good. That's not really a big deal either way. You could also put Ray if you wanted to make an extra blast gem. Whatever, you know. No, you need to be 8 or exhaust. Yeah. Need 8 newt or 10 exhausts. Either or. Gotta be an 8 neutralize. Okay. Oh. I don't want to hit ready. Oh, no. Did I stutter when I typed? 8 neutralize or 10 exhaust. That's not either of those. That's the kind of stuff that like really frustrates me to no end. We did it. We tried with 8 earlier and failed. I don't think it's gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Yellow 4 reverse card, that would be great. I mean, use Titan plate. Oh, whatever. Life's too short. We'll lose fast if it doesn't work. No, 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 no. Actually, you know what? What? Okay. Maybe he figured it out. Maybe he's on the stream. I don't. Yellow 4 reverse card, right? I can switch to just about anything. Nogri, you're in the stream, right? How many hit points you got before we load in? You just need to be over 4.3 so we can save the... Internet. Jag, are you on the stream? I don't know if Jag is on the stream. Ah, thanks, Los. I don't think you'll need to. One set, if you have one set, you should be fine because he's a powerhouse. If it was your max levels, you don't need any vitality. I did mine maxed. You're gonna say blue. Perfect. This will work. I think you're fine with one set of vitality. No great for sure. If you were max levels, you would need no sets, but one set you should be fine. You'll be over you'll be over when you're in the match if you're 3.6 now. You need to be over 4.3. I think we get a chunky 30% health boost. No, you'll have more in the match unless you've already done it. But you should end up having like you have 3.6, it's a big boy boost. So if you have 3.6, right, you're fine. Once you're in the match, you just need to be over 4.3. Let me know. If you're under 4.3 million, let me know, and then I'll change what I do. Wait, I'm not exhaust. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Lashley can exhaust turn 1. It doesn't kill his damage. So can Shelton. So you're ignore everything I said. I was thinking Taker building damage. Just ignore me. Oh, I already did this wrong. Because I put it in the wrong order. Or the right order for spamming. It's fine. Everything's great. How's boss battle going for you, Bobbert? Okay. Just missed it. Well. Okay, Broodeye, you're very excited. I wish you could skip that animation and save some time there. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, shield go down. Nice. Throwing your damage on your Shamo. Big. Yeah, there we go. We got the yellow going. Yes, sir. Get that buff. Oh, so close to getting a sub off at the end. Yeah, all of them, Black Ice sounds like even the 10s are pretty hard for people doing 10s. I guess. I haven't tried anything other than a 20. Apparently the level 17s have 800 million health, so they're just as hard as the 20s, but you have to carry a completely worthless character for the bonuses. So that's kind of crazy. Boots. Alright, I think we want to get to probably like 8 or 9. Yeah, the bad part too is the 20s don't give anything except no points for the 20s for helping carry, so it doesn't encourage helping your teammates either, right? I mean, you can do them, Black Ice. It's just as hard as a 20, though, right? I mean, the problem is, how many matches does each person need? Depending on how many bonus characters they have, you're just going to be at it for hours, and there's no way. There's just no way. You're not going to be able to get everyone done. Even kind of on the 17s. So how do you decide? I mean, I don't see us even kind of. I mean, we'll look at when this is over. But last time I checked, there were only 2 people that had all their 20s done in our faction, and we're in 10th. Normally at this point, we'd probably have 15 or 20 done. Oh, come on, Brutai. Zombie Lashley's itching to go out here. Shelton's kind of eyeballing him. Yeah, he's yelling at Shamo. 8 now, Merrick's? Right on. Thanks, Jay. Oh, there we go. It recovered. I was kind of wondering if it was just going to hang there forever. I would imagine they will not get glowing feedback for this boss, for sure. Let's see how we're doing damage-wise after we get rid of some of these heal gems. Maybe we start to push it here a little bit next turn. Alright, how hard does this hit? Was that 37 is all? I need some more stacks, I think. Sheamus is doing pretty good, though. Maybe one more turn. Maybe. Yeah, one more turn and then I'll spam and see if we can get it on the next turn. I haven't been playing Seth enough to tell you. Taker 13 stacks with Taker's normal move. That's 13 stacks of both. Seth, I haven't played enough this boss battle to know yet. With Taker, it's 13, and then it's pretty much over. Oops. I should have used the buff there. Whatever. Actually, what's this hit for? 49. I feel like I'm low. It also depends on how many of the Titan plate you get to go with Seth, right? That makes a huge difference too. Yeah, next round for sure. I'm just gonna spam. Nice, Zandel. Just gonna spam next round. We'll get the speed boost too from the breaker. 2 exhaust, Arquills. 2 exhaust. Oh! What just happened? Did somebody not use their exhaust? The exhaust stack and you take no damage. Someone didn't use their exhaust. So... yeah, now we're boned. Looks like he disconnected. Hopefully he didn't quit. This was the turn we were gonna do it too. That's horrible. Sheamus was up huge. Yeah, Lashley disconnected, so... I hope so. I hope he didn't just quit, because we had it this turn. Because your damage was big, dude. Big, big. Mine is not good for some reason. So I'm only up to like 50. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's all for naught. Just queue it again, bud. We'll go back in. I'll do one more, probably. One more match, however long that takes. Did he not kill me yet? I see that. I can't do enough right now. I might actually, if I had kept using the buff, might have been able to do it. Doesn't look like he disconnected. It looked like he was disconnected for a second. Like this, that the game bugs out. I think he just didn't use it. I just forgot that Felt in here can make us live forever because he's got a maxed one. So every other one we're taking no damage, I think. We might actually still be able to do this. Let me be a little bit smarter here. Normally I would say never do this, what I'm going to do. But I have one swipe to spare. Okay, boom or bust. Now or never. Yeah, something's wrong this time. His damage just isn't going up, really, the way it normally would. I don't know why. Yeah, that was like only 39. I think when you get to a certain point on the boss, he starts reducing your damage, and you can't get ahead of him. I really think that's a thing. I wish it showed it. At least I'm dead, finally. I don't know, I feel like my taker's better anyway. Hmm. Hey, Noguri, one more try, and then I'm gonna call it. Yeah, mystery. I think I have two. I'm pretty sure that that happens sometimes after a certain point, and you can't get ahead of it. It's got you on a clock. Oh, I know you didn't leave. Okay. So, Booty got it done. Woken's gonna get there. And then I don't think anyone else will. Maybe that's just a lot of time. I don't know if anyone else is gonna put that kind of time into it. We have 8 people at 300. It's not easy. Is that the last one what's the last one you need, Sting? This one? Alright. This will work. Aww. Mm-hmm. This is my last one on stream. No agree. I will do one more with you off of stream. After this. Last one on stream, though, because I definitely went late. Hey, Hitman, what's up? Let's do it. And then I'm gonna take a break for a while. You good boy, Mushmallow? Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. Come up here. Come on. Good boy. Hi. What a good Momo. Yes, I can. Mean green. I will after this. But it's red sub, red finisher, green make cross break move, and it is Mutant Seth, it's Steel, Hollywood Hogan, and Zombie Bianca. But I can also show you with the Sheamus plate, so he can grow his damage. K-Quick does seem to be the very best defensive option. Yes. Hi, bud. Ooh, I might be cutting this one close. Uh-oh. Woo! That was too close. Hi, Momo. Boy. Hall of Fame Lita for red. You have her. And if you don't have Hollywood, Cena, Zombie Cena for cross breaks. And then probably matchy match for you're not in, Hitman? I think we're doing this for... If Hitman didn't get in, I don't think you'll get all of your points. Sting. So if Hitman didn't get in, we should just restart it. Okay, yeah, we should just restart it. Force close, like, right now. And maybe we won't get timed out. Because you won't get all your points. Otherwise. And if we... Hopefully we don't get timed out. Probably. Because that's how this works, and then... I'm gonna be annoyed. At the game. At the game. Nope. Not a single one, actually. No, I know. You just want to know. Big difference. I have had a couple of your Lifesaver gummies, but I picked the orange ones because I know you don't like those. I know. But I have not touched the Almond Roca. They're okay. I don't love them, so I feel like it's wasted on me, you know?
I know there aren't any.
Indeed. No one's been eating them. You're in timeout? I'm probably in timeout too then. Hey, Rod, how are you, bud? How are you, Rod? It's been a minute, man. How were your holidays? Decent start to the new year, I hope? Probably should message you more often than I do, but I am a horrible... He's one of the few, like, people in real life that I actually occasionally will hang out with. I know, I am a bad person. But Rod kind of knows that. Rod kind of knows I'm a bad person, I think. Hanging out after work? Right on. How's work been? You doing still doing some of the crazy stuff? Mean Green, real quick. You're Sheamus. You see Sheamus, right? This is picture for you. Yeah, I know you're the same way. The red is this is why the finisher is there, because of the red gem buff, so he can grow his damage as well. And it goes on the cross breaks. So that's why I'm using the finisher. You could do some. You could also, if you didn't want to go Seth, you could do Montez and red to start. So Butch and Montez, Sting and Montez, Hall of Fame Lita for red gems if you have her. You know, that kind of thing. You could use Hogan for 1 extra MP. You could probably use X-Pac for red matchy match if you needed that to help with that. That sort of thing, yeah. And then Nogri, I guess I'll see if I can get in your lobby here. We'll see if I'm on timeout. Looks like we're good. No problem, Mean Green. Hey, Drinky Drink, how are you, bud? Oh, sometimes it does that on the queue. Yeah, Besco should be able to start it. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's make it happen. Let's end the stream with a W. The Hitman, I'll do one more after stream. We'll get yours one done off stream too after this. Unless this fails, because this gets Nogri and Sting at the same time, which is great. If this fails, I'm gonna end stream anyway, and then do one more try. Yeah, no problem, bud. I'm sorry this is so slow, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be able to help everybody this time. Just takes a long time. It's rough, dude. This is the hardest boss they've ever put out, for sure. No, I was complaining that they were turn 1. This one definitely isn't turn 1. Well, it is actually for the top 2 factions. It's turn 1. No one asked you, ma'am. Just play your game and mind your own business. Stop making me sound stupid. Nothing, no, actually not stupid, but that nothing is good enough for me. I mean, I don't think anyone else is turn 1ing it. If they are, it's really slow going, HD. It doesn't look like anyone else is doing turn 1. Are you doing it turn 1? Doesn't look like the progress is super fast for turn 1. Okay, so maybe 4 or 5 are then, if you guys are able to. Because there's like 3 other factions like close to the, what, a third of the way done or something? Maybe not even a third, I don't know. It's whatever. Apparently, this is my fault, Shu. Yes. We'll just skip the middle phase completely. And we'll just go straight to impossible for most factions. It's weird, right, Zando? Great time for a survey, huh, Mean Green? Yeah, right? A little bit late, though. That's usually the way it works for boss battle. The previous paid card is really good for boss battle. Yeah, they got you at a good time, Green. Heal definitely makes it hard. If the heal was unfocused, that would be great. But the fact that the heal is the same as neutralize for the type is really rough. I really wish the healer steal was on the focus tree. That would make a huge difference in what you could do, yeah? Because then you'd have Sheamus with that kind of support. And you'd be able to do healer steal with the focus slot, and it would be much easier to set up your things. But it's not, the way this boss is set up, it's not very balanced for the breakers you need, because you can only bring one chaotic breaker in neutralize. You know, you don't really have the room to bring that and still get your wins in all of your classes. If that makes sense. Actually, we're chonking away really well this time. I shouldn't say that. That was stupid. Why did I say that? This is gonna go terrible. This is not going well at all. I'm tricking you, game. Getting some legit damage out. By we're, I mean everyone other than me. 40 mil is nothing. Sheamus and probably KO doing that work. Is it funny we're at the point in boss battle where we're like, oh yeah, 40 or 50 million, that's not even kind of good enough. But yeah, that's where we're at. Look at Sheamus go. 175. We may get him next turn, boys and girls. We may. You're right, Mrs. Merrick's. Why would I say that? Keep tempting fate. Oh. I know I did, Shu. My fault. Would you guys rather raid a random World of Tanks streamer, or would you rather raid a Lunder Blaze? Zombie Dom, you need Zombie Ray. Do you have Zombie Ray? Rhea's not a big deal on Zombie Dom. Rhea is for Ghostbuster Cena, the big deal. So I don't think no Rhea. Rhea's not going to be a big deal on Dom. Oh, Zombie Rhea is for. It's Ray that you want. I'm gonna say as long as you have a strap and a decent black move damage medal. You meant Z-Ray? Then I would say Triple H without Z-Ray. DX Triple H, bud. Nice job, guys. That was a good, fast win. Very nicely done. Great Sheamus, by the way. You got him set up well. He was rocking the damage. Whose Sheamus was that again? I'm sorry. I already forgot. That was a really nice Sheamus setup. Yeah, I can't talk about mommy like that. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll real quick. Really nice run. Whose Sheamus was that? Were they in the stream? I should know this. That was Nogri? Was that your Sheamus? I feel like that was Nogri's Sheamus. You did awesome with him. Yeah, dude. Really nice job. And, alright, I got a 2-minute pull up and for who we're gonna raid. Yeah, he was slapping the damage. Um, Hitman, I'll look for you in your next queue, and I'll queue with you off stream. There's a poll up. Feel free to vote. Otherwise, I'll just do whatever. And thanks for being on today, guys. I hope your boss battle stuff goes okay. I know this one's frustrating a bit. I spelled Blaze wrong, by the way, in that poll. I'll stream some more tomorrow. Probably do some 12s and 17s because I'm sure a bunch of people are going to need those. Maybe I'll do 20s tomorrow as well. Sting, do you have any left, or did you get all yours done? I guess this might have updated. All done? Awesome. Mystery, are you done with all of yours? Yes. 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 Redemption. Better late than never. Thanks for stopping in. How are you, bud? You have one left, Mystery? Nogri, you just need defensive?
Yeah.
You need defensive too? Are you guys Discord friends with me? This will probably make it a bit easier. Let me see if you are. If not, I'll just add you. So we can do... Okay, friend invite to Nogri and Real Mystery. There you go. If you guys could accept that, this will make things a little bit easier outside of stream. I will add you to... Nice. Nice, Sting. That's helpful. Let's try and... Well, a Lunder Blaze one. Okay. Sting. Perfect, Sting. Let's try and see if we can get the Real Mystery and Nogri done, because you guys are all capable of helping people. And then if Hitman is out, we can get him one too. I can do a few off stream. We'll raid a Lunder Blaze. Yeah. It is. Yes, you're not wrong. When dinner's ready, I'll do that. But I am not going to do boss battle all night tonight, though. So, random, or not random, it's raid. But I do want to try and get you guys done because you guys are super helpful people. Underscore. And I can just log in on myself now. So. Alright, guys, thank you so much. Have a good day. Good luck with your boss battle. We'll stream some more tomorrow. If you find anything amazing, let me know. Stop.